Hello and welcome to New Arrivals. Let's start with new items, with the first item being this tone socket set, or not really a socket set, a bit ratchet set. And it has a couple of neat features. First, it's a bit ratchet with a flex head, locking flex head. But even more than that, with the extension, it comes with this extension that has a special feature. You see that notch, this red dot, and if you insert it most ways, it just works as an extension. But if you match up the notch with the red dot, it goes through, and the whole ratchet becomes a T-handle with this bit holder at the bottom of the handle. So now you have a T-handle. So lots of neat little extra functions in this set. Other than that, it's just a bit set. Phillips, slotted, hex and Torx bits. And it includes a square adapter but no sockets. It comes in this really nice metal box and a foam insert that holds the tools. So let's continue with more Japanese tools. Next is this top die holder. It works with a 24mm wrench or socket, and it includes this little hex key to fasten the dies. Neat little item if you need something. It didn't cost that much. Then on to some stubby screwdrivers. First, the wooden vessel stubby, which has this wood infused plastic or epoxy type thing. It's made to give a better grip. It's a neat little stubby. Next, another vessel, the Megadora style. Also a neat little stubby. And lastly, this Hosan stubby. That's really nothing special, but still something for the collection. And continuing with the Japanese screwdrivers, we have this Gisuke coin driver. I needed a coin driver. I thought that this was a worthy option, so I got it. And then some super mini bit drivers. This biggest one is an engineer. It comes with a dual end bit with Phillips number 1 and 4.5mm slotted. Then there's this Annex one. Same, comes with a Phillips number 2 and a 6mm, I guess, slotted double end. And lastly, this sun flag that came with 2 bits, one Phillips number 2 and one Phillips number 1, and matching slotteds. And for all of these, a regular bit fits, but they sit a bit weird, a bit too low. I haven't tried it with a Japanese style bit with a, so I might try that before we end this video. Continuing on screwdrivers, some European options. This VH Pico finish, Phillips number 0 with the spinning top. Seems like a really good precision screwdriver. And also this Expert, French made, by Bosch, small little slotted one. Seems like a neat tool for screw blocks, connection blocks. Then onto some pliers. We can start with this VBV, German combination pliers. VBV being one of the German manufacturers, and most people probably run into their pliers from Stahlvilla. They're all VBV pliers. And then NWS combination pliers again, 180 millimeters also, with the comfort grips. I don't have that many NWS stuff, so I was keen to try it. So I got a combination plier. And back to the Japanese stuff. This Tony screw extraction pliers, similar idea to the engineer ones or van plier ones, but I think a bit more smarter overall construction with this, that it's not a combination plier with this built in, but it's dedicated plier with more gripping jaws and simple dipped handles. And lastly, the Hassett Hyper 1/4 inch ratchet, 863 HP. It's shorter than I thought, but it's just as the other Hyper one I got. It's really smooth and nice. But I'm a bit disappointed by the length, I must say. So that's the new tools. Let's go on to the used tools I got. Starting with this Ghidorah pipe wrench, Swedish pattern. Made in Germany and still in paint. We can see CF markings there. So Civilförsvaret, or I can't say it in Danish, but it's Danish Civil Defense. So this is probably a new old stock item from when then they have cleared out their old tools. Continuing on with another pipe wrench, this Baco 91 of the old style with a straight back without any ridges on it, and also this strange color that I'm not sure if it's original, but it looks original. Neat little pipe wrench. Continuing on with universal wrenches, this is Krona, and it's a spring-loaded, fully adjustable, feels wrong to say, but like adaptable, perhaps, wrench for various bolt sizes. This little swiveling jaws coming together, and then you can get the ratcheting action thanks to the spring. Yeah, another like new item, but that I actually got used. A WGB VGB 10mm wrench of a Dean pattern. Just something for the collection. And then we have a bunch of bit sockets, various brands, Saltus, Vera, more Saltus, Elora, and Vera, and these are XZN bits with or tri-square in various sizes, 6 to 12, and of course a bit of duplicates. And onto some screwdrivers, all the Sandvik branded Torx drivers, made in Germany, perhaps 90s or 80s. 3 of them, 2 number 40 and 130. And the 31 is a bit used, but the 41s are in really good condition. Continuing on with new old stock, we have this spare jaw set for Baco. I don't know what to call it. Like a diagonal cutter, but it's a heavy use model with the 2 jaws you can see perhaps in there, and screws to fasten them. A fun little find. Let's see. Yeah, another stubby screwdriver, Vera Phillips number 2. I already had this model, but I got this one really cheap, and it's from 2019, so it's almost new still. What more is worth bringing up? We can have a bunch of combination pliers. Bacos 231s with these nice imprinted handles. This is an older Lindström. Not a combination, just more like a linesman with just a cutting jaw and gripping. Toyota slip joints, like some sort of car original. Motor spec. These are made by Diamond USA. So another pair of slip joints, and then some combination pliers, 3 crowns, so Swedish military marked Lindström. A Wilkinson short little English one, really compact, and a no-name one, probably from a car kit. And of course, almost forgot, a pair of almost worn away Baco ones with a laser etching. They had a bit of rust damage, but in decent condition other than that. And there's always some adjustable wrenches. A Baco 0670 6-incher, just regular one. Need to clean it up a bit. ETC Japanese made one, little 4-incher, 10cm one, little item. And the coolest item from the adjustable things, the Baco bottle opener, made not from a real wrench in this version. There is older versions of these made from real wrenches, but this is a special stamping just for making these, with the address and the logo. No size markings or anything. Continuing on, these Berg blasting pliers, where you can cut and crimp blasting wire. 1945 date stamp. And two Baco extensions, 3/8 and the 1/4 inch ones. The 3/8 one is unfortunately a bit rusty, but the 1/4 inch one is in really good condition. Another Baco item, this old chroma wrench, marked in S2 sizes. I'm guessing SAE 11/16 and a 1 chain stamp. And same on the other side, there's 2 size stamps, one of them being SAE. And this chroma finish is quite nice. Let's go on to the last item now. Baco double ring end in SAE sizes, 1/2 inch and 9/16. Baco PU, like regular combination wrench, 11mm, old Swedish made one. Spark plug socket from Baco, Argentina made, good condition. And this one probably being an fencing pliers design, with this cutting and gripping jaw design. Someone seems to have polished it recently. And lastly, this is just Baco carpenter pliers. This one being Austrian made, probably biased Dubai, I guess then. 250mm, 1 or 10 inches. So that's that. And now I'm going to pack all this away for now. So until next time, thanks for watching.